Have you ever felt stuck in life, like something's holding you back? Do you sometimes wonder why you can't move forward, even when you're trying your best? These feelings might be signs of spiritual blockage, and today we're going to explore how toxic narcissists can contribute to this problem. In this video, we'll dive deep into the world of spiritual blockages and their connection to toxic narcissists. We'll uncover 7 key signs that might indicate you're dealing with this issue, and we'll provide you with insights on how to recognize and address these challenges. Let's start by understanding what we mean by toxic narcissists. These are individuals who display an excessive need for admiration, have a grandiose sense of self-importance, and lack empathy for others. They often manipulate and exploit people around them for their own gain. When we interact with toxic narcissists, especially over long periods, it can have a significant impact on our spiritual well-being. Now, what exactly are spiritual blockages? Think of them as invisible barriers that prevent us from growing, connecting with our true selves, and experiencing life to its fullest. These blockages can manifest in various ways, affecting our emotions, relationships, and overall sense of purpose. They often form as a result of negative experiences, traumatic events, or prolonged exposure to harmful influences, like toxic narcissists. The effects of spiritual blockages can be far-reaching. They can leave us feeling lost, disconnected, and unable to tap into our inner wisdom. We might struggle to find meaning in our lives or feel a constant sense of unease. These blockages can also impact our relationships, career, and personal growth. Let's explore the first sign of spiritual blockage: constant self-doubt. When we're around toxic narcissists, we often find ourselves questioning our own thoughts, feelings, and decisions. This self-doubt can become so ingrained that it starts to feel normal. We might second-guess every choice we make, no matter how small. This constant uncertainty can prevent us from trusting our intuition and making decisions that align with our true selves. Toxic narcissists contribute to this self-doubt by constantly criticizing, belittling, or dismissing our ideas and feelings. They might make us feel like we're never good enough or that our opinions don't matter. Over time, this erodes our self-confidence and makes it harder for us to trust ourselves. This self-doubt creates a significant barrier to our spiritual growth, as it keeps us from exploring our true potential and following our inner guidance. The second sign of spiritual blockage is difficulty trusting others. Trust is a fundamental aspect of human connection and spiritual growth. When we've been hurt or manipulated by toxic narcissists, it can become challenging to open up to others or believe in their good intentions. We might find ourselves constantly on guard, expecting the worst from people or avoiding close relationships altogether. Narcissists often betray trust in various ways. They might share our secrets, use our vulnerabilities against us, or consistently fail to keep their promises. These experiences can leave deep emotional scars, making it hard for us to trust not only the narcissist, but others in our lives as well. This lack of trust can isolate us from potential support systems and meaningful connections, which are crucial for our spiritual well-being. The third sign is feeling drained after social interactions. Have you noticed that after spending time with certain people you feel exhausted, even if you haven't done anything particularly strenuous? This could be a sign that you're dealing with energy vampires, and toxic narcissists often fall into this category. They tend to dominate conversations, demand constant attention, and leave little room for give and take in interactions. This constant drain on our energy can have a significant impact on our spiritual well-being. Our spiritual energy is closely tied to our overall vitality and sense of well-being. When we're constantly depleted, it becomes difficult to focus on our personal growth or connect with our inner selves. We might find ourselves avoiding social situations altogether, which can lead to isolation and further spiritual disconnection. The fourth sign of spiritual blockage is an inability to set boundaries. Healthy boundaries are essential for our spiritual health. They allow us to protect our energy, values, and sense of self. However, toxic narcissists are notorious for pushing and disregarding boundaries. They might guilt-trip us when we try to say no, invade our personal space, or ignore our requests for privacy or respect. Over time, this constant boundary violation can make it difficult for us to recognize and enforce our own limits. We might find ourselves agreeing to things we don't want to do, tolerating disrespectful behavior, or putting others' needs far above our own. This lack of boundaries can leave us feeling overwhelmed, resentful, and disconnected from our true selves. The fifth sign is neglecting self-care. Self-care is not just about pampering ourselves, it's a crucial aspect of maintaining our spiritual health. It involves taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. However, when we're caught up in the whirlwind of a toxic narcissist's demands and drama, we often put our own needs on the back burner. Narcissists often discourage self-care, either directly or indirectly. They might make us feel selfish for taking time for ourselves, demand our constant attention, or create crises that keep us from focusing on our own needs. As a result, we might find ourselves skipping meals, neglecting our health, or pushing aside activities that bring us joy and peace. This neglect of self-care can severely impact our spiritual well-being, leaving us feeling depleted and disconnected. The sixth sign of spiritual blockage is suppressed emotions. Emotional expression is a vital part of our spiritual health. It allows us to process our experiences, connect with others, and understand ourselves better. However, toxic narcissists often create an environment where it's not safe to express our true feelings. They might mock our emotions, use them against us, or simply ignore them. As a result, we might start to suppress our emotions, pushing them down and pretending everything is fine. We might find it hard to cry, express anger, or even show joy. This emotional suppression can create a significant blockage in our spiritual growth. Our emotions are important signals from our inner selves, and when we ignore them, we lose touch with a crucial part of our spiritual guidance system. The seventh sign is a lack of purpose or direction. A sense of purpose is closely tied to our spiritual well-being. It gives our life meaning and motivates us to grow and contribute to the world. However, toxic narcissists can cloud our sense of purpose. They might belittle our dreams, make us doubt our abilities, or manipulate us into serving their needs instead of pursuing our own goals. Over time, this can leave us feeling lost and directionless. We might struggle to identify what we want in life or feel like our goals are unattainable. This lack of purpose can create a significant spiritual blockage, preventing us from aligning our actions with our true values and desires. Now that we've identified these 7 signs, let's talk about how to overcome these spiritual blockages. The first step is awareness. By recognizing these signs in your life, you've already taken a crucial step towards healing. Pay attention to how you feel in different situations and with different people. Notice when you're doubting yourself, feeling drained, or struggling to express your emotions. Next, it's important to start setting and enforcing boundaries. This might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're not used to it. Start small. Practice saying no to small requests that don't align with your needs or values. Gradually, you can work up to setting bigger boundaries. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your own well-being. Self-care is another crucial aspect of overcoming spiritual blockages. Make time each day for activities that nourish your body, mind, and spirit. This could be as simple as taking a relaxing bath, reading an inspiring book, or spending time in nature. The key is to do things that make you feel renewed and connected to yourself. Working on self-trust is also important. Start by making small decisions based on your intuition, then reflect on the outcomes. As you build trust in yourself, it will become easier to make bigger decisions and stand firm in your choices. Emotional expression is a skill that can be relearned. Start by identifying your emotions throughout the day. What are you feeling? Why might you be feeling that way? Gradually work on expressing these emotions in safe ways, whether through talking with a trusted friend, journaling, or creative activities like art or music. Reconnecting with your sense of purpose might take time, and that's okay. Start by exploring different interests and activities. What brings you joy? What makes you feel fulfilled? As you reconnect with these aspects of yourself, you may start to get a clearer sense of your purpose. Remember, healing from spiritual blockages caused by toxic narcissists is a process. It takes time, patience, and often support. Don't hesitate to seek help from a therapist, counselor, or spiritual advisor. They can provide valuable guidance and support as you work through these challenges. As we wrap up, let's recap the 7 signs of spiritual blockage we've discussed: constant self-doubt, difficulty trusting others, feeling drained after social interactions, inability to set boundaries, neglecting self-care, suppressed emotions, and lack of purpose or direction. These signs don't define you, but recognizing them can be the first step towards healing and growth. Remember, you have the power to overcome these blockages. Your spiritual well-being is important, and you deserve to feel connected, purposeful, and at peace. Take the insights from this video as a starting point for your own journey of self-discovery and healing. Every step you take towards addressing these blockages is a step towards a more fulfilling, authentic life. Trust in your ability to heal and grow. You have inner strength and wisdom that no toxic influence can take away. As you work on removing these blockages, you may find yourself feeling more energized, confident, and connected to your true self. It's important to be patient with yourself during this process. Healing doesn't happen overnight, and there may be setbacks along the way. That's completely normal and doesn't reflect on your worth or progress. Each day is a new opportunity to choose yourself, to prioritize your well-being, and to move forward on your spiritual path. As you move forward, consider keeping a journal to track your progress. Note the small victories, the moments when you successfully set a boundary, expressed an emotion, or made a decision based on your own intuition. These seemingly small steps can add up to significant changes over time. Also, don't underestimate the power of community. Surrounding yourself with supportive, positive people can make a huge difference in your healing journey. Look for groups or individuals who uplift you, respect your boundaries, and encourage your growth. This might mean joining a support group, taking a class in something you're interested in, or simply spending more time with friends who make you feel good about yourself. Remember that your spiritual journey is unique to you. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's okay. Be open to trying different approaches and techniques for healing and growth. This might include meditation, yoga, energy healing, or any number of practices that resonate with you. Trust your instincts about what feels right for you. As you work on clearing these spiritual blockages, you may find that other areas of your life begin to improve as well. You might notice better relationships, increased creativity, or a sense of ease in your daily life. These positive changes can create a ripple effect, encouraging further growth and healing. It's also worth noting that as you heal and grow, you may outgrow certain relationships or situations. This can be challenging, but it's a natural part of the process. Trust that as you align more with your true self, you'll attract people and opportunities that match your new energy. Remember, every step you take towards healing these spiritual blockages is an act of self-love and courage. You're reclaiming your power and choosing to live a life that aligns with your true self. This journey may not always be easy, but it's incredibly worthwhile. As we come to the end of this video, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. Which of these signs resonated with you? What steps do you feel ready to take towards healing? Remember, awareness is the first step, and by watching this video, you've already begun your journey towards spiritual healing and growth. Thank you for taking the time to explore this important topic. Your spiritual well-being matters, and you have the power to overcome these blockages and live a more fulfilling life. Keep moving forward, trust in your inner wisdom, and know that you're capable of amazing growth and healing.